Hello everyone, I'm Reagan Keltner.
And I'm Joe Vinegretti. This is your Independent Network Nolan Road Rivalry Snapshot.
We're looking forward to Thursday night's girls matchup between Truman and Chrisman. The teams will square off for the second time this season, this time on the Patriots' home court.
In the first meeting at Chrisman, the Bears dominated en route to a 65-35 win. Seniors Jackie David and Amanda Sapinski led the way for Chrisman with 22 and 18 points respectively. Sophomore Muley Taula recorded a double-double with 10 points and 11 rebounds. For Truman sophomore, Talea Scott led the way with 16 points.
It's always amazing to beat the rival team, especially Truman, because we went to school with a lot of the players in middle school, so it's definitely good to get the win over them.
Not great. It wasn't good, but with basketball, and quarantining and stuff like that, you're gonna end up losing, so it wasn't too bad.
Chrisman's victory over Truman was not the only dub the Bears took that night. Chrisman head coach Scott Schaefer also secured the 600th varsity win of his career.
I knew that this season that it would be a possibility. I didn't know exactly where it would fall or whatever. You never do. I really didn't know about anything that was going on as far as what Mr. McGee did, and involved other people and had a little celebration at the end of the game when it occurred. My family was there. I have 3 daughters. They were there. So I thought, well, they're here. It must be, just kind of something that my wife did for the kids to be there, that kind of thing. And then, and then the kids, our players, and were all of a sudden it evolved into something a little bit more. And for high school kids and staff and et cetera to keep a secret like that was pretty impressive. But when I saw my family there, I knew that something was up.
It was amazing. He's such a great coach. Everybody loves him. He's so much fun to be around. He's so funny, and it's just amazing that he's come this far as a coach.
Oh, that felt great. I think that felt better than winning the game, just beating Truman. His win meant more to me than beating Truman.
We sat down with Coach Schaefer this week to talk about reaching the milestone as well as what comes next for him. Look for that post soon.
Since the game against Truman, the Bears have gone 2-0. Overall this year, Chrisman sits at 14-5. But they are in the middle of a 7-game winning streak right now. Their last loss came almost a month ago. Despite their success, this season hasn't been easy.
Overall, I think the season has gone pretty well. In the beginning of the season, we had a couple injuries, so that kept definitely the team had to work extra hard with missing players. The pandemic took out some players, some coaches, so not all of us were together, but we're missing a few people now, but I think now we're doing pretty good.
I think our season has went very well with COVID and everything. We haven't really had to cancel games because of it. There was one game that we did. But other than that, we've been pushing through it really well.
I think we've had our ups and downs. We've had some injuries, but I feel like whenever we're all together, we have everybody, we're a pretty good team, and I feel like we work really hard. So I feel like we've had a good season.
On the other side of the story, Truman reeled off 2 wins in their 3 games following their loss to the Bears. They come into Thursday's rematch 8-6 overall. The COVID-19 pandemic has hit this Pats team especially hard.
I'd say with all the quarantines, we've been quarantined twice. It's been pretty hard to come back, get back in the rhythm, stuff like that. But it's been awesome getting to do it with people who are so flexible and who are so full of integrity, who keep going.
The season, with us having to quarantine twice over the season, it's been a little hard trying to get back into the groove of playing 3 games a week and not practicing with each other at least for weeks. So it's been a little hard, but at least we get to play with each other and stuff.
Ups and downs, just like any other season. We're starting to come together a lot better now, so that's good.
Snow days impacted the preparation of both teams this week.
But since they already played once before, the teams are pretty familiar with each other. Each side says this game will simply come down to execution.
I feel like we need to slow down, play as a team, and yeah, just run our offense and stuff.
We just have to make sure we shut down their guards and stay down and not jump after the ball because we could get beat.
They drive the ball pretty quick, and they're faster than us. There's no doubt about that. So just working to beat them to the spot before they get there.
I mean, I think they shoot pretty well, and then they also have some good drivers. So you just have to know your person, like just know the other team, so you can know how to adjust to each play.
Shut down Jackie. We did pretty decent about that, but when it came to shutting down other players as well, we kind of didn't have a balance between shutting out their biggest player, their strongest player, shutting out all the other girls that are right behind her.
We definitely need to get, Jackie is amazing, I love her, but we got to get her to stop scoring. But she's very athletic, very tall, very basketball savvy, so I
don't know. We beat Truman pretty bad last game, but I think just continue to find their best players, find their shooters, and then stop them from scoring.
While the Bears dominated the first meeting this season, the recent history of this matchup is really close. The two teams have actually split the last 10 games. The Bears have more often than not won their games by double digits, while the Patriots' victories have been decided by a smaller margin.
Let's take a look now at this matchup by the numbers. The Bears' better record, of course, means a higher winning percentage. Chrisman is undefeated on the road, while Truman has yet to lose at home. Both teams score about the same number of points each game, but the Bears' defense allows almost 10 points less than the Patriots. Now it's time for game picks.
First, we want to hear what the students and some staff from each school predict.
74-69, us.
37-40, Truman.
The last game I saw didn't look too pretty, but today I feel like they got a good chance. I feel like it's gonna be a close one. Probably 58, 47, something like that.
I think it'll be 20-35, Truman.
Oh, for sure, Chrisman. The ladies are dropping 64, and Truman's losing by 15.
Chrisman's winning 63-39.
I think that William Chrisman girls are going to win, and I think the score is going to be 55-43.
I have Chrisman winning 62-49.
I think Chrisman will have 65 and Truman's going to have like 50.
I was at the first game versus Chrisman and Truman, and our girls played really well and were able to get a big win. I think both teams are really talented, and I think the score will be a lot closer over at Truman this time on their home court. So I'm going to go Bears 48, Truman 35, a 13-point win for the Lady Bears on the road.
Now it's our turn.
First up, our Truman colleagues, Tyler and Jalen.
So tonight, I feel like it's going to be sort of similar to what happened last time, except for at our own gym. My score prediction is 35-65 Chrisman.
Well, me personally, I haven't seen so many of the girls' basketball games, Truman or William Chrisman. So for me, this is going in pretty blind. But from what everyone else is saying, it's kind of mixed. Because from the first game, I heard they did pretty bad. But I heard also, like, during the season, they've been doing really good. So I feel it's going to be a close game. So I might say, like, 56-58. And I might say Chrisman just because it sounds like Chrisman might be doing better.
All right. Reagan, how do you see this game playing out?
I see Chrisman winning the game 56-32.
I'm going to take Chrisman 60-30.
That'll do it for this game preview. The varsity contest starts at 7.
And don't forget, the boys play again Friday night. Truman won the first meeting 2 weeks ago almost by 30 points. We'll see how this one goes, and I'm Jovi Negretti.
And I'm Reagan Keltner. We'll see you next time.